Hello everyone, welcome back to more Bloodborne. This is episode 7. We are once again continuing our Bloodborne adventure. And today we are heading to Bergenworth to face probably the most iconic Bloodborne boss, certainly the one that I kind of knew going into this game when I first played it. It's out of all the Bloodborne bosses, you're probably more likely to have heard of this boss than any other. And it's quite an important one plot-wise as well. It's a mandatory boss we're going to be trying to tackle today. I do say trying because I really struggled with this boss when I first played the game. It took me a while to kind of get my head around what you needed to do, and I think you kind of ultimately have to learn to just be patient with it and take your time. So it could be a long old go trying to get them this time around, but we will get there when we get there. We do have a bit of a fight on our hands to get to that boss first, because there are a couple of enemies in the area, from what I remember, that are really quite tough. So yes, that is what awaits us today. Last time we explored the Forbidden Woods and we beat the Shadow of Yharnam, which was another boss fight I really struggled with before, but we managed to get through it quite quickly this time. So I'm glad we kind of crossed that off the list as well. I think that was also a mandatory boss, so we've kind of got a couple of ones that you have to do to complete the game in these last few episodes. Much like with Vikramelia, when you beat her, and like the landscape of the world changes a bit because obviously it became nighttime once we beat her. The boss in this episode and the boss in Bergenworth is exactly the same, and a lot more about the truth of how the world actually is will be revealed once we stop them. Just before we go and try and explore Bergenworth, I do want to actually revisit here, actually, where we began the game. Iosefka's Clinic, I don't know how exactly you pronounce it, because we did actually unlock a shortcut to this last time, if you remember. There was a cave behind some dogs and cages in the woods. That cage led to the other side of a gate that we actually saw right at the beginning of the game, that we actually could not get to at first. And you see this door here where we began. You can't go through this yet because it's locked from the other side.
Oh, well.
But there is someone here.
Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yosefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then.
Not sure we should trust her, though. That seemingly would be Iosefka, or Yosefka, however you want to pronounce it. That's how it would appear. But whether or not it actually is, we'll have to find out. But we do have this gate here that was locked to us at the start, but we opened this up from this side in the last episode, so we can now go through this route, which is fun. I don't think that ever opens, but we want to go out here and find like an alternate route back into that building we were in, basically, is the goal of this path, I think, hopefully. So that's where we're going to have a quick explore before anything else. Yes, I remember you, little Cthulhu person. How'd you do? Yeah, these guys are quite tough. But not too tough. And bullets, lovely. What did I do in between episodes? I put some new gems on our weapons to make them a bit stronger. We got some new ones in the woods, so I've done that. Well, well, well. F in the chat for that guy. Okay, so yes, we want to go up here. So we don't necessarily have to do this yet, but I am going to since we're here and I can do it. So there's a few options as to like when you come and go back into the clinic from the start of the game, and you know exactly where in the clinic you go. Jesus. Nearly killed by the bloody crows. Embarrassing. But yeah, depending on like when you do it, where you go, you can have, you know, a variation of different times at the clinic, basically. But we come back into it here. I don't think we want to go that way yet. I think that's something we want to do much later in the game, certainly after we've beaten Rom, but I think this way we're allowed to go. Yeah, you can see there's like a blue alien in there. So we can go in here. Hi, friend. And bye, friend. And what we're actually doing is putting this poor thing out of its misery. If we search the corpse, Yusefka's blood vial. So this is actually Yusefka of Yusefka's clinic. This is actually her. And that woman we just spoke to, who was like, oh, send people here, won't you? Tell them this is a safe place. That is someone impersonating Yusefka. And she actually turned the real one into this poor creature here. I think at the very start of the game, if you go to that other door we went to before and talk to them, it is the real Yusefka. But at some point, the imposter kills her and like turns her into that. And just basically wants people to experiment on, I think. So if you send them here, they're in for not so great fate, which is all very fun. So yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen. Okay, seek power, transcend the hunt. Yes. But what we really are here for is this item here, the Canehurst Summons. So, if you remember, Alfred was looking for a way to get to Canehurst Castle. He wants that ultimately, but we're going to hold on to it for now because we also need that so we can get to Canehurst Castle and do a little optional area later on. We want to open this door because this leads right through to here, to the map where it all began. So we were just at this door just a minute ago talking to Yusefka. So now it's all opened up, so we have a nice route, and we will go to the rest of that floor we were just on later on in the game. We don't want to go there just yet, because I think if we go there now we will fight the fake Yusefka, and we don't actually want to do that yet. We want to get there, I think maybe after we've killed Rom, who is the boss of Bergenworth, when she's in a state where you don't need to fight her, I think. Either way, we are done here for now. That's what I want to do before we started the episode. Got 11,000 souls, or blood echoes. I don't know how many we need to level up. I think we could probably pop some things and level up a bit, because I don't want to have this many souls going into Bergenworth, really.
Very well.
How much do we need? Oh god, we need 16,000. Do we have enough, do you think? To get to like 16,000 and something. How many is one of those? Oh yeah, that'd be golden. We'll be alright. Might even just use a couple of these. Oh, we only have one of that. Is that enough? I feel like that's not quite enough, is it still?
Very well, then.
Oh no, it is. We're good. That leaves us with 193. Okay, great. Alright, so let's level up again then. What should we go for? I think maybe just an endurance for now, because I know I kind of want a lot of endurance for this next fight. And this next area in general, really. So we'll do that. Level 53. We're doing well.
Farewell, good me.
Okay, so that's that little bit work done for now. So we want to go to the Forbidden Grave, which is where we beat the shadows of Yharnam. So we'll go back there, and we can continue on into Bergenworth. So we want to carry on through here now, into Bergenworth. I believe there's like a surprise enemy that's going to try and kill me here. I feel like something jumps out at you. I can't remember exactly where that is. Oh, it's here. Giant knight. Oh, well, I didn't escape it anyway. So that's fun. And they do frenzy build-up damage, and you don't want to be frenzied, basically. Stop it. You guys are tough. Let's see how... God, just stop it? These weird like, flea things. So that's all very well and good. There's a few of those in this area that we're going to have to deal with. Oh. We've got a lot of Madman's knowledge, actually. We're definitely not going to be short of insight anytime soon, should we need it. Right. Bergenworth, we're here. The lamp. Okay then. So, the main bulk of this area is that building there. We want to get to the top of that building. And right here, look, is a summon sign. So you can tell it's a fairly small area if we've got a summon to help us with the boss right there. But there are also some creatures around here that are a bit unpleasant. Maybe we just use a fully equipped thing. There you are. Hello, friend. Oh yeah, that does a bit better damage-wise, doesn't it? Look at that. Cool. So there's a few of those. I think this gate is locked from the other side. That's going to be a shortcut. Yeah. So we can run around and do that, hopefully, fairly soon. But inside this building, I believe there's a hunter who we have to fight, much like in the same vein as like Henrik, etc. And she is bloody tough, from what I remember. She gave me a lot of trouble. Oh. Right then. Oh, I guess we're just going to carry you. That's fine. Right. And another one. And as for you... Yeah. No. No. Bad. Bad flea things. Okay. Ah, yes. Big ass moon there. Let's try and be sneaky around this Cthulhu person. Oh no, come on. You should be dead. Ugh, hate that. Hate that very much. Oh, and we, yeah, that took a lot of our health, didn't it? That. Those guys are awful. I hate them. There's an area later on in the game. Yeah, and they do magic. And there's an area later on in the game that is full of these guys, and they're just horrible. So deeply unpleasant. It's probably my least favourite, like, area prior to, like, a boss. Okay. Arcane Lake rune. Very good. I didn't really shift my runes, actually. I probably should have had a look. I think I picked up a few new ones. There's a door there. I think, again, you can only open that from maybe inside the building. Yeah. Okay, we'll just make sure the outside area is fairly covered first. Because, again, it's actually kind of a compact little area. It's not actually too bad. Exploration-wise, you're not going to necessarily get too lost. Oh, I've forgotten about that thing. It's a big creature there. Absolutely joyless fighting those things. Oh, and there's a couple of you. No. Yeah. Shooting us with... Oh, God. Yeah. When that thing hits, it hits hard. That giant centipede-y weird thing. Ugh, absolutely horrible. Oh yeah, there's the magic. Yeah, we get it. We get it, you do magic. You're horrible. You've got a giant mouth in front of you there. You're really tough. Stamina rebuild, please, whenever you're ready. Okay, yeah, just staying behind it seems to be good strat. Good day. Absolutely horrible. A lot of blood echoes from them though, which is nice, but Don't know if it's really worth it. Either way, dead. Another item here. Yoink. Great one's wisdom. Is that everything outside? No. I think it's just you and me, my friend. And then you... Sedatives. Ah, yes. Let's just equip them in case we need them. So sedatives are if you get frenzied, I think is the case. You need to use sedatives. So it's antidote for poison, sedatives for frenzy. And then this is the other side of that gate we saw, so that's a shortcut to this area, so we have to go all the way around to get back to this building. And then maybe this... oh yeah, this door's already open for us. So, this is the main building. And I believe the hunter, the very difficult hunter, is at the top of those stairs. And she'll come down eventually. Let's just grab that first. Pearl slug, okay. Is she already coming down the steps or not? I don't know. Either way, I think she's rock hard. And let's open those doors. Let's see the side of those locked doors. There she is. Obviously you could just run past her and do everything you need to do upstairs very quickly, but she will just keep hunting you down anyway. Oi! I'm over here. I'd rather hunt you outside. I mean, fight you outside. But yeah, she's got quite a long range thing, and she does magic, which is why she's quite tough. Just absolutely joyless. Oh, and I don't know what she's doing with that. Nice. Oh, see that magic. Oh. God, the magic just drains your health, isn't it? It's ridiculous. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Lovely. Oh god. I actually think I might try and parry you if possible. I don't know if it's possible. No, maybe not. No. I think it's good to just be quick with her, but obviously once she's dead, that's it. Okay, stamina rebuild, please. Oh, that pillar's handy for dodging the magic. Okay. Oh, I got a... damn it. Hard to stagger it then. I didn't realise it was actually possible, but I guess it is. So the trouble is, you want to try and keep a distance sometimes to dodge, but if you stay away for too long, she has those awful, awful attacks. Oh. Okay, I was getting careless then. Caught on scenery. Yes! Okay. I actually think I'm getting better at Bloodborne. I actually think I'm better than I was. Because I was... Oh. I don't think I ever actually killed her in the end. I think I literally just ran past her all the time. Genuinely. Oh, thank God for that. Okay. I mean, yes, I went through basically all my blood vials fighting her, but she won't come back. So that's absolutely joyous. I can't remember if there's any more enemies. What's that over there? Oh, it's a summon sign. I can't remember if there's any more enemies in the actual building apart from her. I don't think there is, but I will keep my wits about me just in case. I'm a bit of an explorer. I don't think there's too much downstairs to actually do. I think, yeah, it's just that chest, I think. Oh, thank God for that. I think I got lucky that she didn't spam the magic too much. I think I was braver this time. Oh yeah, another summon there, look. I think I tried summoning that Damien once for Rom, but... When the red moon hangs low, the line between man and beast is blurred, and when the great ones descend, a womb will be blessed with child. Interesting. I wonder if that will happen. Is that another summon? There's a couple of summons all around here. I think so. Oh yeah, that's locked, but what you need to unlock it's upstairs, I think. Oh yeah, we can summon Henrik again. I think you can always summon Henrik if you've joined the order that we joined in the Forbidden Woods. I think that's why he's always a summon. Student uniform and trousers. Nice new outfit. Oh, actually, we got a good outfit a couple of episodes back that I never checked out. The black hooded iron helm, wasn't it? Yeah. So I think that's what the summon who helped us beat Darkbeast PALS was wearing. So that's quite cool. I do think I prefer the hunter garb still. Oh, look at his... look at his face. All covered in blood apart from the rest of him. Sorry, I won't embarrass you any longer, fake Liam. I mean, we might as well wear slightly stronger gloves, I guess. Lovely. So there's a ladder here somewhere, wasn't there? Where was that? It's on the other side. So yeah, that's basically this area just done. That's it. The real challenge is obviously that hunter lady. I think beforehand she just spammed that magic loads and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to run past you. So I just ran past her up here. Got that key, which opens the door. Opened the door and just ran it to the boss fight. I don't know if I ever actually dealt with her, but we dealt with her this time, so that's good. What's right on the top here? Another chest. Oh, Jesus! Part of me kind of felt like I knew that there was something there. And yet, empty phantasm shell? Why not? Okay, so there was one more trick up the sleeve. It's slowly making its way back up to us, isn't it? Come on then. There we go. Okay. Right, that's this area cleared out. But no way in hell am I doing the boss with only 4 blood vials, because I think I'm going to need more than that. So what we will do is open the door with the key we got, just so that it's done. Then I will go back to the hunter's dream, just go back to the lantern, and then we can just run our way back here, because that hunter would be our main threat, and they're gone, so it's fine. That's open, so the boss is just through there. Let's make our way back. No time at all. So yeah, very compact area. We can also level up. We've got 17,000 souls, so that's good. But yeah, it's actually quite a small area compared to a lot of places, and I think they probably could have been meaner with how many enemies they put outside. It's not actually too terrible. Obviously there was that big like centipede weird thing that does magic. The hunter, just quite tough. But maybe they're being nice because the boss itself is a bit like, oh god. Again, I think it's a boss some people just get straight away. Some people stuck on it for hours and hours. I've seen two like main channels on YouTube like do Let's Play of it. The first guy I watched did it first time, and then the other guys I watched do it literally spent 2 whole episodes. So for them, that's probably hours and hours and hours. Spent all of that time trying to beat Rom.
Very well,
All right then. 540, 520. Let's go for more skill. Okay, so to Bergenworth. We've killed everything once, so let's just leg it back to where that boss was, and we should be fine. Because of the shortcuts, yeah, I know, fleas, whatever. Because of the shortcuts, get straight in here and upstairs. Safe in the knowledge that I think the hunt is gone for good. Pretty sure. Yeah. Oh. I think some fleas jumped off the top there then. Oh, so that's where those two that down there come from. They jump off here. Okay, good to know. Right then, so the boss is actually, you have to drop off there. But who's this? Hello? So they're pointing with their stick to there, so you know where to go, basically. But this is actually someone we've seen before, technically. I don't know if you remember them, but they actually appeared in the flashback we saw after we beat Vicar Amelia. There was Lawrence and there was Willem. And this is Master Willem. Here he is. So you do see a bit of, you know, they do close-ups of his face and stuff, so it is that guy. He's the one who, like, said, fear the old blood. We got the password from him, basically. So this is where he ended up. This is where he settled down. So you remember Lawrence was like, you won't listen to me. They clearly have very different ideas about life and what to do. And he left, so I assume he left this place and kind of gone into a bit more of a disrepair. But he's just been here all this time, just chilling in his chair. Like, why not? So that's him. All he does is laugh. You can see like these things in the back of his head. It's like these like tendril kind of things growing out. Basically, what this guy wants is to like, he wants to ascend and become a great one. So like the best of the best, super cool creature things. And his experiments and stuff seem to maybe be succeeding because he's growing those things out. But you know, he believes in like the insight and stuff, so that's why his eyes are covered. It's almost like he relies on a third eye, you know, to see all and the truth of life and stuff. So obviously Lawrence ended up not really agreeing with that philosophy, and he had different ideas about what to do, so he went off and did his own thing, as we saw in that flashback. So this is Willem. And I'm going to kill him now. Because he's basically useless to us. And I don't want him to create an army of great ones, really. I don't think you have to kill him. He's not going to pose much of a threat, but I did it anyway because he does leave behind this eye rune. So it's handy to have. Why not? Okay, then. So this is where the boss is. See the moon reflecting the sea, and there's a big-ass white kind of patch in the sea there. It's like saying, come to me. Just jump in it. Why not? And we're in the Moonside Lake now. So there you go. Very big, vacuous area, you could say. And here is Rom the Vacuous Spider. You may have heard of her. It is female. I believe the creator of the game did confirm a bit later on that Rom's actually female. Not the prettiest boss, I would say. Quite horrible, but you see like these tendrils on the back here, very similar to what Willem had growing out the back of his head. So, you know, he's kind of ascending into trying to be a creature like this, basically, was his goal. And you've also noticed she's not trying to kill me. Because there are a few bosses in this game that are very, very mean in the way that you have to start the fight. So she won't actually get angry and attack us, and the boss fight won't start until we hit her first. Which is horrible and harsh that we have to do that, rather than most bosses just coming at us straight away as soon as we enter the boss arena. But also, unfortunately, Rom is mandatory and we have to beat her to progress in the game. So it forces you to start a boss fight that you have to do as well. So it's a bit harsh, but we can just enjoy the details. her many eyes and teeth. All of like the, I don't know what, flowery kind of tree things growing on her. But yeah, big ass spider. You know where you stand with a spider. Well, you'd think, but I find this fight really tough before, so I'm intrigued to see how long it's going to take me to do it this time. I don't think this is going to be a first time job at all. So once you hit Rom and the fight begins, she has lots of little like spider children, I guess, that drop down and surround her. I find it best to take them all out because they can all kind of group up on you and kill you quite quickly. Then that will leave Rom exposed to hitting her in the belly, essentially. But she can teleport. Once you do enough damage, she'll teleport to another area of the map. She'll like summon lots more spider children for you to have to deal with, and then she'll start doing magic attacks as well and like throwing things at you, which can kill you very quickly. So you kind of have to be on your toes watching what attack she does and learning her patterns. I've forgotten what. Sometimes she'll like flip up or she'll roll over, and that signals what attack she's about to do, like what magic attack she'll do. I can't remember which one means which now, so I'm going to have to relearn that, which probably means I will die learning it. But yeah, I was stuck on one for so long, so I may have to buckle in quite significantly, see how long this takes. But yeah, we have to sadly start the fight. I don't know which weapons can be best to use in this fight, but here goes nothing. Okay, hi. So, she doesn't do the magic in this first phase of the fight. But yeah, these are all her spider children. I actually think maybe the Sword Cleaver is going to be best for this battle. Maybe. Well, actually, I think this for the spider children. And then maybe the Sword Cleaver for Rom itself. So you see, like, their heads of the spiders are like basically like a rock. So you don't do that much damage hitting their heads, you kind of need to get their bodies. Same as the case for Rom. You do much more damage hitting her body. But these guys can be quite lethal. So I just take my time really with this. I kind of try and get them to attack me, which then allows me to deal with them in that way. It's just that's the case. And I try and get rid of all the spiders. This is what I learned to do. Get rid of all the spiders except for one. And then I just go and try and attack Rom. So that's kind of how I treat the army of spiders. Because when she teleports to another place, if you've defeated all of the spiders and then beat her and she teleports away, I think then actually there might be even more spiders then for the second phase that she brings in, which we don't want, because these guys are a nightmare. But yeah, they know what I'm about, they know what I'm trying to do. They're just trying to protect their master, really, or their mother. I don't really know how it works. I don't know what their relationship is. I haven't asked. Maybe they just work in her office. Who knows? But yeah, just have to be quite careful with them, because if a couple of them come at you at once, it can be a very quick death. And they do have some pretty brutal attacks as well if they get you. Okay. So 2 left now. And there's going to be even more when she summons them back. I think every time it happens. Okay. I nearly killed both of them accidentally then, but not what I want to do. I'm going to try the Sword Cleaver and see how that goes, and also maybe some fire paper. Okay, let's go from the opposite side of the spider. Okay, fine. Actually, no, since I've got the fire paper on. Right, so when she does up like that, I think, yeah, she sends things like that at you. Didn't do as much damage there as I was hoping I would do, to be honest. And that's run out anyway, so I'll just go back to the Sword Cleaver for the spiders. Right. Actually, I don't think you want to be locked on for this fight, so you can run away from her magic attacks. Now she's doing that again. So she like goes onto her back legs, basically. I think she does this, and you just need to run. Otherwise, you'll get hit by the things. And then basically it's being patient, and I need to just wait for opportunities to get the spiders that surround her, while also keeping an eye on her. So this is why you just need to be patient. Some people will just run in, risk it, and just go ham on Rom until she dies, but if the spiders don't quite work out and they're in the wrong position, then you're just donezo. So yeah, I'm going to take my time with this. It may mean cutting down the actual fight itself in the video, but I just think it's worth it. Yeah. Okay. Because, like, basically one major mistake in this and it's just game over. And it's just such a tedious fight to do again and again and again. I think that's why I came close to giving up on it and giving up the game. Because it's just, if you get so close to the end and then you die, it's just so long to get back to that point. And it's just like, oh god. So yeah. It's kind of a tedious fight. I think it's quite a popular boss, and it's probably the most famous Bloodborne boss, Rom. But I don't know. I don't feel this fight as much. Maybe if I didn't have to take it so slow and I had another strat, but I'm not good enough for strategy. Who do you think I am? I think I might even just go fully thingy for this, maybe. That might be the way to go. Go again. This isn't the only attack she does, so you do need to look out for exactly how it goes with her. She's certainly not doing it as often. When I did this, she attacked like every 5 seconds, and I couldn't get anywhere with this. That's why it took so bloody long. There we go again. At least there's a wide open space in which to do this. Oh! So I don't know what that is that she just is there. She rolled over. I think that's like an area of effect thing, and she like summons things around her, so we were far enough away that didn't do anything to us, thank god. Oh, hello spiders. People are getting a bit keen, aren't they? All her spider pals. Spider pals, spider pals. God. Okay, there we go. This is what I was talking about when she just did it every 5 seconds. Makes it a bit difficult then. Just need an opening to get some spiders here, Ron. You're not giving them to me. See, I'd be tempted to just go in for the kill there, but... And there we go. That's what happens when she rolls over, that attack there. Okay, god, it still feels like there's so many spiders. Okay, run, run, run. Okay, just heal up, because it's probably worth it just to keep a full health bar. Because some of those attacks she does, if they get you once, it can be pretty brutal. The little spiders aren't attacking me that much. They gave me a lot more openings before. So it just makes this last even longer. Ow. Oh, don't you hate it when spiders throw up on you? Ooh. Right. I was getting a bit impatient then, and I just need to fight that, because it doesn't help anyone. Well, it helps Rom, because it means I'm more likely to be killed, but... It's just such a long fight. This is why I up my stamina a bit, because running's quite important in this one too. Okay, doing that one. Can also maybe try circling the other way as well. There we go. God, it only took 10 years, but we've got another spider down. But this is just the way I know how to do it. I'm sure there are better strats, but this is mine. Okay, Rom's been kind about not doing magic for a bit, as soon as I say that. It's almost like she can hear me. Maybe she can. But yeah, this is the fight. This is it. Ah, I had a good opportunity to get one then, but Rom did the bloody magic, so I couldn't. That's frustrating when that happens. And that one, yeah. Oh, straight into another attack. God. She's not messing around. She's getting annoyed because I'm killing her children. Which you know is fair. Okay. Clearing a few out now. You gotta take a little time. A little time to kill the spider. Rom, why must we war? They're staying quite close to her as well. They know what I'm trying to do. Oh, someone's coming for me. Oh, and as soon as it does, magic attack, because of course. Look, Rom, none of us actually want this to go on forever. Ooh, that was very close. I took a risk then trying to get that spider. Whew. Off we go again. And again, had a good opportunity for the spider, but she does a magic attack, so I just can't get there. Okay. Another one bites the dust. And another one. Spider, don't throw up on me. Ooh. Took a risk. That's a good attack for the spiders to do when they do that, because it just slams the ground and all their weak points are exposed, so one hit can normally do it. Okay, here we go again. God. So obviously you could keep going in for little hits every now and again, which I know some people do, but if you then hit her enough, she'll just teleport somewhere else, and if you haven't killed all the spiders, then there's going to be even more spiders, and it's just nightmarish. But while this is very slow and tedious, it is currently working, because I'm not dead. So that helps. I like it when I'm not dead. Ooh. Run, run, run. Did that little spider die? I think it did. Okay, 2 spiders left in this little batch. Magic. Okay. Right then, I think it's time to go for Rom again. Trouble is, now that she can do magic, unlike the first phase, it's also a risk getting close to her, because she might do a area of effect attack and then it just kills you. Which isn't fun. In my experience, anyway. I wouldn't like it, so I doubt Rom does. Okay. Oh! That was the area of effect. Ouchie. I don't think I've ever actually seen her use that on me before, so I didn't know that's what that was. Now she's doing that, which again also isn't fun. It's like you don't want me to kill you, Rom. Oh god. She's also vulnerable when she's teleporting like that, so it's always a good thing. Right, she's over here now. And there you can see more spiders, because that's her deal. Okay, I think we did more damage then. I still wish maybe an extra couple of hits would have been great, but doing the area of effect magic didn't really help. But now it's just back to what we were doing beforehand, basically. Just need to take our time. See, what was frustrating with me before about this fight was that I just didn't know the strat for it, really, or I hadn't worked out a strat that at least worked for me, because I'm sure there's going to be people watching me do it like this, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Life's too short. And to those people I say, yes, that's fair, but I'd rather do a strat that's tedious but works than a risky one that may never work. Okay, that's one. I want them to do that attack much more often. That's happened like twice, maybe 3 times in this entire boss battle so far. But it's actually a much better way of getting rid of the spiders. And the good thing about the fully extended Holy Blade like this, in this form, is that spiders die. If you hit them in the weak spot, you hit the little spiders die in 1 hit, which Soul Cleaver or the not fully extended blade take a couple of hits, so it's just cleaner. It feels slow, then suddenly things escalate all at once. Just little moments like that you need to take advantage of. Okay, you're coming for me. Yeah, thank you. And now run from that attack. She likes doing that just as the spider slams like that, because she knows. She just knows. I just have so much kind of emotional damage from when I previously tried to do this. Yes, thank you. But I think I was like bigging this up in my head, like thinking this was just so awful. And it's not that the fight is tedious, it's that my method of doing it's tedious. So I guess it's more on me than on ROM itself, but I just had such awful memories of this fight because of how much I hated doing it again and again and again. Thank God the area itself is actually quite small, so that the run to the boss isn't too bad. Right, we've got 2 left, I think. One, take out another one, then we can go for her again. Okay. Whoa, that was close. Yeah, she'll do like little stands like that as well. She thinks she's just... You think you're so great, don't you? Oh. It's the air of effect. No, get back. Oh God, if I die now. Oh my God, I'd be so mad. Thank God. I actually think I have more health than I did at this point as well. Oh, no! No! Yep. Now, these are the feelings about this fight that I remember. That was my bad. That was my bad, to be fair. I was still locked onto her when I was trying to run away from the magic. So I just didn't get away fast enough then. Ah! That's so annoying, because now I have that feeling like I have to do all that again. And I don't have any fire paper, so I'm going to have to use bolt paper, which I don't think hurts her as much. Okay, well, there you go, folks. There we have it. Doable, though. I think when I first... Oh, God, go away. When I first tried doing this boss, like my first playthrough, I think I wasn't even getting, like, halfway before I was dying. Are you kidding me? I don't have time for you. I don't have time for you. I really don't. I don't care for you. Yeah, try and get me now, sucker. Idiot. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, the strat was working. That was human error. So I won't be too harsh on the game for that. It's just of all the bosses, why does it have to be this one that's so tedious to do? Well, here we are again, and obviously because we already started this fight in our previous attempt, we immediately start on the fight this time around. But I think now we're back to the beginning, she doesn't do magic until she's teleported once, so... Now at least, we can just... Oh, God. No, don't get complacent, Ian. Hopefully we just do more damage to her before she teleports this first time round than I did last time, because I wasn't happy with how much damage we did. Yoink. Oh, it's so relaxing knowing she doesn't do magic yet with this. It's just a completely different feel. I much prefer this. See, look at how quickly we can just get through it when she doesn't do magic. So you just... Oh God, no. You have to just, like, look out for her. And it's just like, ugh. See? Oh, there's my blood echoes. I don't know if bolt paper's going to do as much good for us. Oh, actually, it's not bad. Okay, I think we definitely did more damage that time. Where are you, Ron? Here we are again then. Here we go again. I know if you do like a heavy attack while she's teleporting, sometimes that can stop her from doing it, but I just didn't have the time then, especially the little spider was actually quite close to me then. But if I do that kind of damage again next time, I think we'll be in a better position. So I'm not going to get too mad. It's just frustrating more than I'm mad. This fight's actually nowhere near as bad as I remember it being. I just had such awful memories of me... Oh god, no. Of me taking hours to do it. So many spiders. Alright. Because back when I first nearly quit the game, I was stuck on this one, and I was stuck on the boss of Cainhurst Castle. And I just found it like impossible to do either. Because I think I was struggling even more with the Cainhurst Castle one, because I was just, health-wise, I just wasn't doing any damage to him. Ooh. Okay. So that was just brutal. I was like, okay, struggling with that, let's carry on with the main quest, because I can do this boss at any point. And then it ended up being Rom, and I just kept getting hit by the magic, and I didn't know what to really, like, do I ignore the spiders? Do I go for the spiders? I didn't know. So I wasn't getting anywhere near that, and knowing that you have to do this to continue the game, I was in a position where I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Okay, got quite lucky with that. That was a good strat. Good window of opportunity there. Thank you, Rom. I appreciate you. Well, not that much, but you know, I'm sure you're fine. You're fine. Great. You're a great gal. I'd say we should hang out sometime, but this is literally a fight to the death, so I don't know if that's going to be viable. I just don't think there's a future here. It's not you, it's me. It's not Rom, it's me. Oh, that's the... yeah, get away from that one. Thank you. I don't mind that one so much. Yoink! See how many more... Oh god. How much more kind of into it the little spiders are this time. Like, they've gone for me a lot more than they did when we first had to go at this. And therefore that's giving me more opportunities to get rid of them quickly. See, look at that, already. We're already there. Okay. Actually, don't lock on until we're really close to it. Area of effect. Rather you didn't do that in future, Ron, if you don't mind. Okay, not as much damage there, unfortunately. Where are you? There you are. Over half, though. Okay. See, if the little spiders are a bit more aggressive again, like they were in that previous go, we might actually get back to where we were fairly quickly, which isn't so bad. Like, it just felt so long last time because there were just no opportunities to get the little spiders, but they were really coming for me this time round. I actually prefer that because it means we can get it done a bit quicker and it doesn't feel as tedious. Run, run, run. On the road again. Oh, come on, I had an opportunity and you do magic. It's almost like you're doing this on purpose, Rom. I can't help but feel like there's some bitterness here. And I don't even have the argument like, well, you started it. You know, you came for me, because I started this fight. Thank you. They're all kind of clogged up over here, aren't they? don't know what's changed in the programming of the little spiders, but they're definitely much more out for me here, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. We're clearing the way. We're getting there. It's definitely taken nowhere near as long as it was taken to get to this point last time, so I don't mind it so much. Also a bit unfair that the spiders don't get hurt by the area of effect, if you ask me. But I understand why it wouldn't. Okay. And again. Nope. Run. Heal, because why not? We've got plenty. Should be alright. And again. Oh, come on, Rom. We're not going to get anything done either way. That's the attack I don't mind you doing, because I don't have to run away from that one. It means I can do that. Okay. No, okay, you're gonna do that one wrong, fine. No, not worth it, because it's that attack is just brutal. Thank you. Oh, God. So close, yet so far. So you just see like one mistake, you do one thing, you're a bit too late trying to run away. That's your attempt over. And you have to do it all again. Just... I don't think any fight can escalate so quickly like this one in the whole game. Oh, that was a gift, and I love you for giving me that. Thank you. Okay. Oh, and again, okay. Feels a bit harsh. But sure. Area of effect. Should be allowed to do that twice in a row. Oh, that's annoying. No! Rom! Why are you like this, Rom? No! Oh. Okay, I think I started moving just in time then. So close, Rom. One more charged attack in the right spot should do it. I'm gonna bolt paper this just to... No, do this again. Okay. There we go. It's over, buddy. Yes! God damn it. Alright then. That was Rom, the vacuous spider, friends. That's who we're after, because you appear here, yeah. Oh my god. Should have been first try, but that was my fault. I brought that on myself. I did not get away quick enough and I was locked onto her. But we did it that time. And it didn't take anywhere near as long. I think that was, particularly near the middle of the fight, it was the perfect balance of Rom not just spamming the magic so you can't get anywhere near and the little spiders being just that bit more aggressive so that you have chances to take them out. Because that first attempt, you know, it was moving at a glacial pace because the spiders just weren't letting me hit them. But they were much more aggressive that second attempt, so I'm actually... Oh, I thought you had to talk to her, not just get close. Okay, cutscene. So there's the blood moon we read about. Baby crying because a womb was like going to be granted birth or something, give birth to a great one. So I guess someone's womb's been given a great one. Who, though? We will find out. Who was that woman in the wedding dress? We will find out. Ritual secret broken. Seek the nightmare newborn. Oh, hi. Hello. So yes, once you beat Rom, the secrets are revealed of the world as it is. And we see these guys. These, like, amygdalas, I think they're called. I can't quite remember. But, yeah. So, essentially, these guys have actually been here all along. We just didn't have the insight to see them. Now that we've beaten Rom, and we've gained more insight into the world, we've seen that woman with the wedding dress, we've seen the blood moon, we've kind of changed our understanding, and we've kind of broken the seal on our blindness to the world as it really is. But these guys were here. If you remember, I think it was episode 2, maybe? That's actually when I first got these clothes. You remember I got them and ran away from the area, and then there was this purpley sort of portal. And I was like, oh, what was that? It was actually one of these things. There's one just clinging onto the building, and that was it doing a magic spell to try and draw me in, and suck me up and kill me. But obviously we couldn't see the creatures then, but the creature was there, but we could see it casting its magic. So they're actually all over Yharnam, all over the place. Hello. Oopsie. And yeah, it was just a very not good situation. But now we can see them, so the world is once again a bit different, and I'm about to get killed by this guy. Oh god, and I'm being shot. And I'm being attacked on all sides. Oh god, this is not great. Maybe I don't want to go this way. Maybe I want to go underneath you, actually. I thought that way was the way to the lamp, but maybe it's underneath you. Just don't grab me. Okay, good. Maybe this was the way to go. Oh yeah, here we go. So, Unseen Village. Yahargul, the Unseen Village. You may recall being here before. I said we'd be back, and it would look a bit different. We'd be back with the twist. Enjoy your twist. So yeah. The sky is different once again. We now have a blood moon. Everything's all purpley and oh god, statues of the amygdalas. But this is actually leading us to the prison that we went to before. But now it's going to look a bit different when we go there. But this is ultimately where we're leading to, and this whole area, I think, will lead into that boss. In good time. There's the lamp. Okay. I don't know if we are actually going to explore this area yet, or do I want to go and do Canehurst first? I don't know if I'm quite prepped for Canehurst, to be honest, but we'll have to see. I don't know for sure what the next area is going to be that we're going to do. I'll have to research it and decide. When I played the game, I was doing Canehurst at the same time as Ron, so maybe that could be something to do next, or maybe I save that for a bit. Otherwise, I don't know what the next boss might be. It might be the boss that's now in the little jail prison area. That might be a good one to do next, because you have to do it anyway. So we're on a roll of mandatory bosses, so maybe we should. So I will decide that all in due time and make a choice from there. More skill. I'm going to pop a few things and see if we can level up again. If not, then I'll just go shopping, because as you can see, we don't have a big stock of blood vials anymore. But yeah, I'm very, very glad it only took us 2 attempts to do ROM, because my goodness. Well, we got that actually in the area, didn't we? Oh, wow, 20,000 souls. Okay. Right. Yeah, well, we definitely have enough to level up then, don't we?
Very well,
But yeah, oh, and we're definitely going to have plenty to level up again. Let's go for more endurance. And then maybe we'll level up again with the vitality. But yeah, ROM, second time. I was stuck on that for literal hours when I first played. Nearly made me quit the game entirely. And there's me now, having, you know, taken those hours and hours and hours to, oh wow, to learn my strategy. I was very pleased to see that it paid off again. And it would have been first time, but I did kind of muck up. That was my own fault. But yeah, nowhere near as bad as I remember that fight. But that was because I remember the stresses of not really knowing what to do with it. And also because I don't think I killed that hunter lady in the area either. So I had to run past her every time I wanted to go back and do ROM. And it's just so sometimes, you know, like that first attempt, the little spiders just weren't going for me. So I couldn't really get them in return. So to like spend like 20 minutes on the attempt, then just die and have to do it all over again, it just felt very tedious, but nowhere near as bad that time. So I have new fonder memories of ROM compared to previous, because yeah, just not great. Oh god, maybe can I level up one more time? I probably shouldn't have popped as many things, but I think I might go to the forest or something and farm. We're getting close actually to a very good blood echo farming location. So I might farm and level up again, or I might just go do a bit of shopping here. Are there any like clothes and stuff now we can buy? Any new things? Well, look how many weapons we can buy now, and how many pistols and stuff. And we can buy a lot of clothes, and they're fairly cheap. So I might do a bit of shopping in between episodes and just use up some spare souls. Oh, actually, I should also. I don't think we can level up our weapons because we need bloodstone chunks now. We don't need the twin shards anymore. We need 3 bloodstone chunks, but I haven't found any. And I think you find them in that new area we just unlocked there. Let's just repair these anyway. So why not? Oh my god, I'm so happy that we dealt with ROM fairly succinctly. So yeah, I've overwritten the save file in my mind of how I feel about ROM. I enjoyed that boss. It wasn't as bad. It is luck of the draw, I think, in how the little spiders behave and like how much ROM spams the magic. I do think I had it worse off the first time I played, so it just really wasn't a good time. But yeah, we got through Bergenworth next to no problem really. We beat that hunter first time. We cleared the area without dying, which was really impressive for me, considering how much I struggled with it previously, because that hunter just killed me time and time again until I gave up trying to kill her. So yeah, that's ROM dealt with. Very, very pleased with that. So yes, I don't know what's going to be next to do. Do we do Canehurst Castle? Or do we carry on to the Unseen Village and do the boss up there? Because with Canehurst, the reason I'm reluctant to go back right now is I really struggled with that fight. I just found it really hard. And I ended up having to really grind my levels. I had to level up a lot to get even remotely strong enough to beat him quickly, rather than just, you know, it wasn't like I was dying very quickly. I was just running out of health with that guy, the boss of that area. So I'm kind of scared, again, just because I have such bad memories of it like I did with ROM. I'm scared of going back there and just immediately hitting a brick wall and being like, I'm not leveled enough for this. I don't know, I can't remember what level I was, but I don't know. But, you know, I might find now I go back there and it's a lot easier than I remember, like it was with ROM. But it could be a nightmare still, so I'm a bit unsure of where we're going to go next. But by the time you watch this, I'd have made my decision and probably long since recorded the stuff. So probably either going to be Canehurst Castle or moving back into that Unseen Village we just unlocked in the next episode. We did also at the start of this episode unlock the means to get to Canehurst, because we got those Canehurst summons from the clinic. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. Either way, very happy to have gotten rid of ROM much, much quicker than I did when I first played this, because, man, That was not a fun time for past Liam. But either way, we are done with Rom. And that's going to be it for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed it, as always. Apologies if you have tryptophobia, I think it's called, because Rom is pretty bloody awful for that. And she'll also have to be on the thumbnail for this video, so apologies for that. That is going to be everything for now. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.